Evening. Evening, everybody. Oh, that's better. Light comes on. Hopefully it is quite light. It looks a little bit dull and dingy, that does, doesn't it? But I thought we would have a bit of a very different type of card, actually, because I want to go out of my comfort zone of using the same colours. I'm sure we're all, what's the word? Guilty. Yeah, guilty. Guilty of doing such a thing, of going with the same old colours all the time. And I know that I do. So I thought, I saw a Christmas card in pink and I thought, I'm going to do one of those. So that's what we're going to do. I've used a lot of old dies that I'm sure that you have got or something similar that will do the trick. So that's what I'm going for. And I've teamed it with a new embossing folder that I've got. And suffice to say also, because I've got that there, the pickup tools are back in stock, as are all the dies apart from the circle ones. The circle ones are still on pre-order. The second lot of pre-order, which are due in maybe, well, on the 8th of November, so a week today, but there is a possibility that I might get them a bit before. And if I do, they'll certainly be out to those of you who have already pre-ordered. Haven't had chance to update the website, but all the other dies are back in stock. So the easy frames, I should say. So there's your pokey tool, all ready to go if necessary. So what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to take an A5 card, so it's quite a large card. I'm going to make it top folding, and I've already cut out a few dies to save time. I've gone with, I haven't cut out the colours here yet, so I'm going to go with a bit of pink and a bit of grey, because they go together nicely, with also white. And hiding between here is the embossing folder that I'm using, which is a Spellbinders one. Now, they are a little bit on the expensive side, I have to admit, but look at that. Can you see that? It's really good quality. And it's the 3D one. They do still do ordinary or 2D, I suppose you'd call it. But I just thought that that was really lovely. So I've gone for that. It's also quite a nice size. It's 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. So it's quite a good size for that. So I've cut that down a little bit. I've cut some ovals out. Now this is from, again, an old die set that I've got called Fluted Classic Ovals, which is the Spellbinders one. I've used the very largest 2 dies to cut out my grey layer, and then the next size down just to cut out a plain layer, which are rather nice. So they're going to go in the centre. I've cut myself out some poinsettias. Look at these. Pink poinsettias, and I've got a bit of silver going on in there in case I need to deviate slightly. I don't think I will, but just in case. I'll try not to, because that's not very good if I deviate slightly. But yeah, pink, and the pink that I'm using is called Baby Pink Foundation Card from Creative Expressions. Not sure if I've got that on the website at the moment, but I will have if I haven't. Yeah, so that's that one. And yeah, let's have a go, see what we can do. So first of all, as I say, I'm going to take my A5 card blank. And because I'm going for pink and grey and white, my first layer is going to be my grey layer. So I'm going to cut that one down first. So my card measures 21 centimetres along and 14.8 down. So this one is going to measure, I think it's going to measure 13.8. I'm going to do it as a whole centimetre smaller, 13.8 by 20 centimetres. So that's going to be my first layer. And that is called Slate Grey. Just in case you were interested, it's a darkish grey rather than a light one. Slate grey, that one. So then with my baby pink, I'm then going to go half a centimetre smaller. So that's 13.3 centimetres by 19.5. Let's just see what that looks like. when we put it together. Hold on. So that I've got just a hint going on in my pink. And then that will give me a little border going all around there. And then my piece here, I will want that to be 12.8, I think. Let me just check. Hold on. I want it to be half a centimetre smaller. So yeah, 12.8. So that's just under the 13 mark. And 19 centimetres that way. Oh, which I'd already done. So all is well. I think it's 19. Is it? Golly. What am I like? Yeah, looks like it. So let's put this together onto the card. So we've got our grey, slate grey there. Then our pink. And then our embossed white. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice. So you see what I mean about the fact that if we're bringing in a different colour, so I'm going to do my poinsettias in pink, it would look a little bit stark if we just had the grey at the background. So that little hint of a pink along here looks, I think, really nice and sort of brings all of the card in together. By the way, forgot to show you, new nails. Aren't they fab? Yeah, I like this. I said they were my Laura Ashley nails because they looked a bit posh, I thought. Anyway, we digress. So that's going to be my base bit there. Then I'm going to come along with my oval here. So that's going to go into the middle. Then I've got a sentiment, which is a rather lovely sentiment. And many of you will have had it from before. Now, I haven't taken all the bits out. I'm going to do that in a second. But that's going to look fab in there. That one is very much old one. It's called Merry Christmas by Elizabeth Craft Designs. I know a lot of you have it, and I do apologise for using it for those of you that would desperately need it and then can't. Because unfortunately, I know last time I used it, people were keen on getting it, but nobody could find it. So I do apologise for that. But we've all got old sentiments, favourite sentiments maybe, that we would like to use. And I thought, yeah, this one fits the bill. Love all this swirly design on this one. So that's what we're going for. So whilst I poke these bits out, as I said to you on Sunday, if you were with me, I have got an exclusive online workshop coming up. It is virtually full. So if you are thinking about it, please don't think anymore and sign yourself up. It is on, the live version is on Saturday, November the 18th. It is run over the app called Zoom. But if you prefer, if you can't make it, or you have got the option that it will all be on video as well, so you can follow it like that. So it includes an exclusive, look at that, it includes an exclusive die set. So it is only for the people that are actually attending that workshop that will get that. Okay, now I have just noticed there's a possibility that the thing's dropping. Hope it's not. It is getting very dodgy out there at the moment, so I do hope that we are all up to speed with everything. I have got another camera if necessary. I thought I'd go for the proper one that shows the right colours. So let's put this together so far. I am going to put some foam on the back of just this one. So let's just layers together. So first layer going on of slate grey. And that can go, whoops, into place there, leaving a little white border all the way around. Then my baby pink. We've got another workshop tomorrow evening as well, so that's going to be great. I hope, and I think that if we have got this storm coming in as vicious as they say, that things will have calmed down a bit by then. So looking forward to seeing a whole group of folks tomorrow evening. This time tomorrow we'll all be together and we're going to be making a fabulous card. Can't wait to show the ladies. And I'm sure they will be showing what they've done to you soon as well. Pop that to one side. Put these two together. So I'm just going to put my plain oval straight onto my fluted one. Wasn't that what we called it? I think it was. Something like that. That onto there. Pop my sentiment on already. So that onto there. As I say, I do apologise that this one is no longer available. But you can't just have stash that you like in the in your on your shelves and not use it because it's no longer available, or at least that's sometimes how I feel. So I decided I've always loved this one, got to use it. So there we go. Pop my sentiment into the centre. I've got to check that that's more or less straight. I think it is. Turn that over. Pop some foam onto the back of it. Let's just... And then I've got an in-person workshop at the weekend as well. It's all go, is it not? Because it's all coming up to Christmas and yeah, before you know it, it'll be here. Which reminds me, I have already got the dates for next year's in-person classes sorted. So for those of you who I know travel a long way to support me and to take part, I'll be sending out those dates to you very, very soon. If I haven't already, I know I have some people already. So let's bring my card in, check that I've got the top folding at the top, check that my sentiment is around the right way, and pop that into the middle. Do you know, actually, that would even look good just like that, wouldn't it, really? It would be just a very, very simple one. And we know that we like simple, don't we? But I'm not going to do completely simple. I want to put some pink poinsettias on. So I've got these gorgeous ones. I'm going to make them all up. So there'll be 3, which is a bit, isn't it? So that's the biggest size. Hold on. Then we've got the second size down. Then we've got the smallest ones. And we've also got some little diddy centre bits. Not quite sure if I'm going to go for those. So let's first of all do a little dot of glue into the centre of the big ones. Offsetting the petals, we'll go for that one. And whoops, that one. Could have been using my pickup tool, couldn't I? That would have been easier. And then a little dot of glue into the centre of these to take my next piece. And then again offset those. Like so. Just press those down a little bit. Now, I'm not quite sure about these centre pieces, folks. So, don't know. So I've done them in silver because I've cut out some silver leaves. I haven't put any glue on it at the centre at the moment. Oh, yeah, I do quite like that, actually. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to, whoops, put that bit in rather quickly, didn't I? And you know, I don't think I've got myself a third little silver one. Because I didn't think I was going to like it, but I do actually. I do. So I'm going to have to cut myself out another little centre. Let's just mould that up a little bit. We don't want it quite so simple, do we? So let's pop that in. If you're around on Sunday this week, Bonfire Day, my sister's birthday, I will be doing our first card kit for the month. Okay. Just cut another silver bit whilst I'm nattering. So if you can make it for that, do come and join us. Hold on. It will be a Christmas kit. I think we will be still doing Christmas in November, and then we will be back to some sort of, well, not normality, but I think if you haven't done them by Christmas time, by December, the beginning of December, it's going to have to be Moonpig, to be honest with you. They look nice in pink, I think, don't you? Yeah, rather liking those in pink. Oh yeah, catch up. So I've got some, as I said, I cut out my die so that I've got some holly leaves in the silver, because I quite like the idea of that, but it also cuts out the holly leaves in the pink as well. So I have got a choice as to which I'm going to use. Now it's set a little bit, I'm just going to, of course, move those petals up a bit. But to be honest, you don't have to too much with that one. Oh, I quite like this. Yeah, these are quite good. So I think I'm going to go for 2 down there and 1 up here in that corner. Yeah, I like that. And then a little bit of holly, sprigs of holly. Yeah, I think we'll go for that as well. I think I will go for the silver holly because I'm not so sure that I like. Oh, just thought of something. What do you think about that one? So what I've done is I've taken the silver backing, so another, not backing, silver poinsettia, and then I'm just going to offset that so I can see a little glint of silver behind, as opposed to this one. What do you think? What do you think? Hello, is there anybody there? I think I quite like that silver bit in there. I think I'm going to use that. Yeah. So subsequently, good job. Cut out an extra silver bit, isn't it? Just going to put those in as well then. There's nothing majorly new on the website tonight, Nicola. Just a restocking of things, bits and pieces today. So you haven't missed anything mega exciting. The new things will be on Sunday. So you can save your pennies until Sunday. Lots of new things still coming on the market, obviously. And yeah, I want to... Oh, yeah, I think that looks nice with a little bit of silver behind it. So I'm going to grab my pin flare, pop these into place. Do you know, I'm really liking these pink poinsettias. I know you can buy them like that, but I have to say, I hadn't really gone out of my way to make a card ever with pink ones on. But I'm actually rather liking that. Whoops. Let's get that off. So, just going to pop a little bit onto the back of that. Put that down there. Then a little one onto there. And then one at the top. Like so. And then put in some of my holly leaves as well. Oh, good. They're all back again. Oh, blue and lilac. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. It's lovely to have lots of different combinations, isn't it? You kind of now think, do I really need holly? Yeah, I think I do, because I want to extend the pattern a bit more. So just going to put more of the silicone glue on here so that it will probably adhere to whatever I've got going on underneath as well. But it gives that bit of oomph. So that's giving me a bit of a longer bit there. On. Put some of that in as well. You can bend these holly leaves as well, so that's looking quite nice. What I do want to do though, wait a minute, is I need to put a bigger blob of silicone glue on there because I want it to sit up a bit higher. That's better. Multitudinous hidden away. And then I've got some smaller little leaves. I think I'll trim them down a little bit and pop them down the bottom here. So as you can see, I've just used old dies that I've got. Whilst we all love the new things, we don't have to have new things. Just get out the ones that you've been using before and just have a play. Maybe treat yourself to the odd new thing, of course. But it's nice to get out the old things as well and just use those too. Shame we can't get all of them, but there you go. There you go. I'm getting carried away with the holly now, aren't I? Sorry. But seeing as it's there, seeing as I bothered to cut it all out. Yes, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So what else did I have to tell you? Yeah, all your pre-orders, if you ordered before the weekend, they are all, so the circles in particular, they're all on their way. I'm going to stop. The kits going out for the workshop packs, rather, going out, they will be going, they've gone out if you are from international folks, but the UK ones will be going out next Tuesday, from next Tuesday, so you've still got plenty of time to get them as well. And as I say, if you are interested in that, it literally is the last half a dozen, I think, so do go and have a look on the website, maximumcrafts.com. Don't forget, that's where you should be heading to there. Maximum Drafts, yeah, I'm there. Maximumcrafts.com for all of the things we've shown. But yeah, so what do you think? I rather like that one. Yeah. Oh, Anita, where have you been? I really like pink poinsettias all of a sudden. And I think with that, so there's two shades of grey that were available to me. One of them was slate grey, which is this one. And then there was another one which was called dark grey, which bizarrely is lighter than this one. Not, well, I suppose slate grey is quite dark, isn't it? But I think that the darker contrast was better myself because it was nearer to the silver. So I shall take some pictures of that. June isn't around this evening, but she is going to do the written instructions. So do look out for that over on the maximumcrafts.com. Maximum Crafts Facebook group. You will find always the written instructions because our lovely June does them for us, as she will be doing them for the workshop on the 18th of November with the ornate frames included in your pack and only available for doing that workshop. But you don't have to actually be there. You can always follow it all by video and the written and illustrated instructions. So thank you so much for joining me today. Have a safe evening. I do hope things aren't as bad as they say. They look as if they're particularly bad down where we are on the south coast and up as far as possibly London if you drew a straight line. But if you're up north at the moment, I don't know if we're sending it up to you later. I hope we're not, because although I like to share, I don't really want to share something like that. So there you go. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Have a lovely evening. I shall see some of you tomorrow night, some of you Saturday, and the rest of you on Sunday. Take care till then. Thanks very much. Oh, and don't forget the thumbs up down here. Thank you. Bye.